銀河鉄道39エターヌル
All right, let's finish off Chapter 2 of Volume 4 of Galaxy Express 390 Eternal. The title here was Muno no Tabibito. So the, incompetent, inefficient traveler. Lots of themes in this one. They're on a water planet called Water Heaven, Water Heaven. And we paused here kind of at a halfway point for the shorter chapter where Meitoro had told Tetsuro basically pay attention to your garments or your attire, mentioning that he should bring his gun, basically. So, and Tetsuro was lamenting the fact that this is really a heaven, a Tengoku. So again, as a reminder, there is no English translation at this point in existence. Apparently, we're on our own without any backup. So we're continuing here. Again, rain falling on the planet, and we've got our entry scroll here. Hito demo oakuse demo nani e no zetchou ni aru toki shiawase da to toufuku no kyokugen da to iki nani ni. Isn't that to be drunk? Is that yobaru? All right, you got a lot of words to look up already. It's not yobaru. Yo. Okay, so getting drunk. Yoi shireru. Is that really yoi shireru? Okay, that's to be befuddled with or to be intoxicated with. Okay, this one didn't quite get, but that was A. So let's take a look at that. Han A. Oh, prosperity, thriving. Okay. Han A. No. And I said Zetcho. The pinnacle. Yeah. The pinnacle peak. Arutoki shiwase toufuku. No, it's not toufuku. What is the onno reading of itaru? Shifuku? Beatitude, supreme bliss, no kyokugen, dato, iki nani. Oh, no, that's not iki. Oh, that's not kata either. What am I thinking of? It's on the tip of my tongue. This is like boundary. Sakai. So it's kyogu. I was thinking katai, but it's sakai, boundary. Kyogu environment or circumstances. Okay. And again, this was yoi shireru. So let's try that again. Hito demo oakuse demo hane no zetcho ni aru toki. So even people, even planets, at the times of existing at the peak, the pinnacle of prosperity. Shiawase da to shifuku no kyokugen da to kyogu ni yoi shireru. It's being drunk with supreme bliss, thinking it's the limit, being the limit of supreme bliss and happiness. Okay, so even for people, even for planets, times existing, or basically when they're at the peak of prosperity, they are befuddled, they are drunk, intoxicated with the circumstances of being at the ultimate of supreme bliss and happiness, or the ultimate limit of that. Okay. ご両親に一点の恥ずかし、no. 恥ずかしもない? Or is it just going to be haji? It'll just be haji. Haji mo nai. Yeah. That's the noun form. Haji mo nai mono de areba, sore wa sore de ii. So, ryoshin ni itten no haji mo nai mono de. With people, like even without shame or embarrassment, of one point in a good heart, if it exists, as for that, with that, it's good. Okay, so I guess this is kind of like saying, if this is happening with people that don't have shame, a single point of shame in their heart, in their good heart, then if that exists, that thing is good. That's fine. Yamashi kokoro o mochi, yamashi shudan de sono hane o te ni shita mono wa shifuku ni yoi shirete iru shukan ga sude ni jigoku sono mono da. Okay, that turns awfully abruptly. Yamashi, feeling guilty, a guilty conscience. Okay, so yamashi kokoro o mochi, having or possessing a guilty conscience, a guilty kokoro, heart, mind, spirit, and through or via guilty conscious methods or means, that prosperity, as for people who have done it in the hand. So as for people that have obtained, gotten in the hand, that prosperity through guilty means or possessing a guilty heart, meaning if they're not good hearts without a single point of shame, then as for people that have done the shameful way or the guilty way, then again, shifuku ni yoishirete iru shukan. The instant of being drunk with supreme bliss is already hell itself. Sudeni, already too late. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so again, as for people that have obtained that prosperity through guilty measures or by possessing a guilty conscience, a guilty kokoro, the instant of being drunk in supreme bliss is already too late, hell itself. Okay. All right, so they were going to get food because Meitoru said it was delicious. And she said, bring your gun. Well, she didn't say bring your gun, but close enough. Sugoi lounge? Oh, lounge. Sugoi lounge da ne, Meitoru. It's an incredible lounge, isn't it, Meitoru? Kokorahen no hoshi no umi de wa ichiban yutaka sa ni megumareta basho no station hotel da mono ne. We should also have a counter for how many times Meitoru says that a place is the ichiban of something. The number one. Hereabouts in the Sea of Stars. So as for hereabouts in the Sea of Stars, okay, she's localized it. It's not in the entire universe. Usually it's the entire universe. But as for hereabouts in the Sea of Stars, the number one prosperous, extravagant, being blessed place of a station hotel it is. So the hotel station, or the station at the hotel, is the most blessed and abundant, luxurious hereabouts in the Sea of Stars. Tetsuro wa nani ni suru no? As for Tetsuro, doing towards what? So what will you, as for Tetsuro, what are you going to have? Soria mo steiki to raisu ni kimatteru yo. As for that, already steak and rice towards that deciding. So basically, I've already settled on steak and rice. Yogaki saki no kyushiki na boro resha de kita no wa omae tachi ka oi. Okay, so like, hey brat, the earlier old style falling apart train on that, as for arriving, you guys, huh? Hey. Okay, so someone is coming up and being very rude at how they're talking. Yeah, the old style falling apart train. As for the ones who came on the train that was falling apart, in the old fashioned train that was falling apart earlier, was that you guys? Hmm? それで、何かご用知らない人ね。With that thing, something of business, unfamiliar person, you know? それで、何かご用? I guess like, is there some sort of business, unfamiliar person? 知らない人ね. Or like maybe I'm not familiar with you. Oh my. 俺は、パラサイト整形の戦艦ヒルノートの艦長ジュラシアスだ。Okay. Parasito. As for me, parasite, planet systems, warship, Hirunoto, okay, of the captain, Jedashiasu, like Jedashiasu. Oh, it almost sounds like jealous, but Jedashiasu. So basically saying, as for me, I am captain or ship captain Jedashiasu of the warship Hirunoto of the planet system Parasite. Okay, so presumably, well, no, the current planet doesn't have to be in this planet system. So we'll see. あのような列車がまだ星の海を飛んでるとはバカバカしい話だ。That manner of a train, again, Sea of Stars, flying, as for that, concerning that, it's a stupid story. So it's a ludicrous thing to be saying that manner of train, a train like that, is going to be flying again in space. 走ってはいけませんか? ジェラシアス? Oh, 走ってはいけませんか? ジェラシアス? So as for running or operating, not able to go, ジェラシアス? Like, are you saying it can't go? It can't run? いかんと, oh, this is now him responding. いかんとは言わんが、いかにも 不景気な芋虫のような噛んだそう思わんか. Okay. As for saying it can't go or will not say. So I won't say that it won't go, but いかにも. Indeed, a fukeiki, hard times, depression, sullen, gloomy, imomushi. That's just a type of caterpillar, right? Yeah, a hairless caterpillar, a hornworm. Of manner of a ship it is, that way will not think, or will I not think? So he's insulting the way the train looks, I guess. So again, in any case, he says, indeed, it is a ship that is in the manner of a gloomy caterpillar. Yeah, your ship looks like a caterpillar. Ouch. But not just an imomushi, a fukeiki na imomushi, a depressing, a fallen on hard times, a depressed. That's really what it means, but gloomy. I like the idea of it. It looks like a gloomy caterpillar. Anyway, that way, will I not think? Or like, should I not think that? Parasaito se, I guess that's seikei. Seikei no senkan hirunoto to wa sonna ni saishin de tsuyoi ofune desu ka jera shiasu? Yeah, I think his name is supposed to sound like jealousy or jealousius or something like that. Okay. Parasite planet systems worships Hironoto. As for saying that, or as for the thing called that, that's sort of a newest, strong ofune? Oh, ship. Is it? Okay. So she's saying basically, is that thing called the Hironoto, which he's the captain of, that warship of the star system Parasite, that much of a new style strong ship, is it? And again, she calls it ofune, so she adds a polite prefixure, but she calls it also fune. Hironoto ni kurabereba hoka no fune wa mina tara no tetsu kudzu douzen da yo. Okay. If compare, or when compared to the Hironoto, his ship, as for other ships, all of them are just iron slug, iron crap, douzen. Similar to. They're all just similar to iron scum, kudzu, or iron slug, scrap, or slag. Arakare go ya Queen Emerald Dasugo demo tetsu kudzu da to omoimasu ka? Omoi ka? Okay, let me try that one more time. Tetsu kudzu da to omoi ka? So the ship Arcadia and the ship Queen Emeraldus, even those, iron slag thinking? Metanoido no senkan phantasma to kurabete mo? Even if comparing to the metanoid warship Phantasma. So Phantasma. We never got a name. We never got a name of that before, but okay, it has a name. Dono kan ni mo jiten wa aru. Not jiten. This is weak points, deficiencies. Is it kenten? So. All right, I'm blanking on the pronunciation of that. Is it ushi now? Ugh. Is it keten? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, default or weakness. Ketsu. Kakeru. Okay, that was it. To lack. All right. Even to whatever ship or boat, even to whatever ship. Again, this kan implies, I think, more of like a warship or like a big ship, whereas this could be like a boat or a smaller type of ship. Even to those different, whether it's that or whether it's that, as for weaknesses or defects, they exist. So basically, no matter what the ship or whatever it is, they have weaknesses or defects, faults. 完全無欠なものは俺のヒロの音だけだ。断言する。Yeah. So, complete, flawless thing. As for that, as for a complete and flawless thing without defect, my hironoto only is doing assertion, declaration, affirmation. So, all right, he is planting his flag firmly, declaring that his ship is the only one without defect. So I don't know whether kanzen muken, flawless, absolute perfection. Again, this is like complete, kanzen, complete or perfect, and muken or muketsu, kanzen muketsu, without flaws. Oh boy. すべてが自分より何る存在だと。劣る to be inferior. すべてが自分より劣る存在だと。So dato meaning like you're saying that everything more than oneself is an inferior existence. That's what you're saying? それで、七海悪口の限りを、何べて楽しいの? Is that also 比べて? Or no, 並べて. To line up. It can also mean to like compare. Lining up, 並べて, enumerating. What is this kanji? We've got grass radical. We've got the net. Is it betsu? I don't know. Sagasumi? Contempt. Yeah. Sagasumi. Definitely have not run into that one yet. Sore de sagasumi. I said Wadoguchi. That's probably right? Wadoguchi. Yeah, insults. Bad mouth. No kagiri o narabete tanoshii no. So, with that, meaning you're saying that basically everything other than oneself is a inferior existence. By doing so, with that, you have fun lining up with, like, I guess a limit of insults and disdain, contempt. No, why kagari there? Or kagiri. No kagiri. Oh, as far as possible to the best of one's ability. Okay, so you have fun comparing with, like, disdain, contempt, and insults to the best of your ability. That's what you enjoy doing? Tozen da, naturally. So he agrees. 俺の知識の総量は星の海では1、2を争わずかな中の一人だ. Okay, so it's natural, it's obvious. As for my knowledge and my soryo, the aggregate amount of my knowledge. Yeah, as for the total sum of my knowledge, as for in the Sea of Stars, one, it's without fighting, far and away, fighting 1 and 2, middle of 1 person. Okay, this is some sort of expression that I'm going to get right. The sense here is like, with the sum of my knowledge, basically, like, I have no equal to fight against in the Sea of Stars. Ich ni o araso wazukana. Wazukana just means far and away. But I don't araso. Yeah, okay, so that's wazukana. Again, far and away. No, I'm thinking harukana. And only merely a little. Wazukana naka no hitori. Okay. Let's see. Ich ni o araso wazuka na naka no hitori da. Okay, as for the total sum of my knowledge in the entire universe, in the Sea of Stars, 1 person amongst a small quantity fighting 1 and 2. That I'm not quite sure about. Let me see what... Okay. As for the total sum of my knowledge, this is... Okay, this could be fighting for, like, contending for the, like, position 1 and 2, like the top spots amongst people. Yeah, so he's saying, like, I am 1 person amongst a group who can merely, like, battle for the 1 and 2 spot, I guess. I think that's okay. Either way, he's clearly thinks very highly of himself. So that kind of fits in with what he's trying to say. That basically, again, he's in the top in the universe. So, indeed, or is that so? 星の海に輝く無数の星々を見ても、無数の生命体がいるのを、装置でそう思えなの。Okay, again. That's just knowledge. No, it's not sochi. It is knowledge, but shochi. Okay, it is shochi. Knowledge, acknowledgement, without number life forms. Okay, so indeed, even if you look at the stars without number that are shining in the sea of stars, without number life forms existing, that acknowledging that way, like thinking. Omoi nano. Okay. So even if you look at the countless stars that are shining in the sea of stars, oh, you think that way? So she's confirming. You think that you're in the number 1 or 2 spots. You think that way, acknowledging that there exists without number life forms, even when you look at the countless stars that are shining in the sea of stars. Solda, that's right. Jara shiasu, hiro no to no doko no dare ga kenzo shita no. Is that kenzo? Built. Yeah, building construction. So Jara shiasu, as for the hiro no to, what places who did the building? So who built it where, basically? Mochiron parasitos seikei no Don. Not appropriate. Parasito seikei no parasito taio kei no wakusei parasito da. Did you catch the one word? Okay. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit worried about seikei. So I want to double check that pronunciation. It most likely means planetary system, so I'm not worried about the meaning. I'm worried about the pronunciation. I'm pretty sure we've looked this up before, and I don't think it's officially in this Z kanji. Do we see it in Jisho? No, it doesn't come up there either. Okay. Well, all right. Corgi's confirming that it probably would be Seikei, so we'll go with that. Anyway, of course, parasite, planetary systems, parasite, solar systems, planet, parasite, it is. You found on Jisho it is star system, but it is Seikei. That's I was sure it was star system. Or planet system. I just want to make sure it's Seikei. Okay, thank you. Okay, so of course it's planet parasite of the parasite solar system in the parasite star system. Oh, that's Mokeru, right? Setsu, Sekkei. Like the planner, the designer. Sekkeisha. Sekkeisha mo kenzo ni kakawatta mono wa Yeah, 関わったものはすべて処刑した。Okay. Even the designer and as for the person, or as for the people related, concerned with the building, and even the designer, all of them did execution. So he executed them all. 秘密を何らされては困るからな。我がパラサイトの原則だ。Okay, he means to know this is like to be drenched, to be dripping in. Oh, moru, morasare, morasu, to leak, to reveal, to let leak. Okay, so executed all those people. As for being leaked, or as for the secret leaking, or as for leaking the secret, because it would be bad, wa ga parasaito no gensoku da. That is the rule of we of Parasite. Like, we of Parasite's rule it is, because we'd be in a bad spot, basically, if there was leaking of the secret. Okay. So, I see. 行きましょう。愚か者と同席して食事をしても美味しくも楽しくもない。Okay, this is Tetsudo saying, let's go. Doing same seats with a fool? Even doing food, even being tasty. Oh, yeah. It's also not fun. So basically, let's go, because while we're sitting next to an idiot, while we're having food, even if it's tasty, it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. I guess that's doseki. Yeah. Sitting with the presence. 腹減ってるけど、長い停車時間じゃないしね。Haraheru is to be hungry. So I'm hungry, but long stopping train time, it isn't, you know? So I'm hungry, but the train isn't stopping here for a long time. Nani? What? So he called him an orokamono, which again is like a fool. Them's fighting words. Harokuya emerara dasu. Harokuya emerara dasu ni onaji koto o itte goran. Kitto ketsu o nukasu jitai ni naru yo, anta ga ne. Okay. By Harlock and Emeraldus, same thing. Say, why does he say Goran though? Ite Goran. To try to? Ite Goran. I guess, like, what would that mean in this case? Like, by Harlock and Emeraldus, please saying the same thing? Saying this about these things? Try saying the same. Oh, Try saying the same things about Emeraldus and Harlock. Yeah. Certainly sticking out your ass event, it becomes you. Yeah, like you should try saying those same things to Emeraldus and Harlock. Okay. Yeah. Because finally, or certainly, it becomes the incident of like you sticking out your ass. So ketsu o nukasu. Oh, koshi o nukasu. Still the same thing. Dislocate one's back. To be unable to stand up due to fear or surprise. Yeah. So try saying those same things to Harlock and Emeraldus. Surely it will become the event of you being unable to stand due to fear. You. Kono kuso gaki shinitai no ka. This shitty little brat, you shitty little brat, do you want to die? He's reaching for his gun. People are running in the background. Sorry. We don't normally see this happen. So this is actually kind of funny to see. Yeah, he's here beefing with this small kid, this Kusogaki. ここでコスモドラゴンと打ち合ってみますか? Okay, in this place, I guess like, will you try firing with the Cosmo Dragoon? It's like fight. That's more about like shooting against it, I think. Yeah, exchange uchiao. So exchanging blows. In this place, will you try to exchange fire with the Cosmo Dragoon? Watashi ga oaete shite mo kamaemasen yo. Me, even if due as an adversary, will not mind. Okay, I guess like she's basically saying, even if you treat me as an opponent, I won't mind that. Yeah. Mataku sore wa sono. So he said, no, everything after that, this. Okay. Kuyashikatara. If it is kuyashi. Oh, if it's annoying, vexing, troublesome. 3-9 が発射した後を追って追い越してごらん. Okay, we're getting more tegoran. So if you're annoyed, if you're vexed or frustrated, the 3-9, having done train departure, chase afterwards and try overtaking. So basically, if you have a problem with this, try overtaking and chasing late after the departure of the 3-9. Kyushigirato ka fukeiki na tabi da to kaita anta no ki mo kawaru wa. Okay, is it old-fashioned, old-styled? Is it a Fukeiki journey, which was a depressed, hard times journey? Yeah. Toka ita. Oh, you. Oh, yeah. So even your mood, even your spirit will change. So even you, who said, is it a depressing, gloomy journey, caterpillar, or an old style or whatever, your mood will change if you try to do that. Okay. 私たちもあなたのお船のパワーがどんなものなのか見物したいはジェラシアス We also, your ship, she keeps saying ofune. So she's not calling it a senkan, a warship or anything like that. We also, your warship's power, or sorry, your boat's power. What kind of thing is it? Wanting to do observation, jedashiasu. So we want to see what your ship's power can do. Kenbutsu. Watching, sightseeing. And Mikun is for some reason in the corner going, Nyakun. Oh no. Ofune feels like it has like, yeah. Oh, that was his ship. Okay, so when they were in the hotel in the previous session, and there was a comment about a ship flying by and all that, that was him. Okay, of course. So that is the Hironoto or whatever. All right. Jerashiasu wa 39の追い抜くつもりだと. Okay, oinuku is just going to be to overtake. Yeah, surpass, overtake. So as for Jedashiasu, it's the intent to overtake, surpass, pass the 39. You know? いいえ。ほを全部こちらへ向けているわ. No. So he's not intending to pass. No. Cannons, rifles, all parts in this direction, turning or facing. So no, he's turning in our direction, in this direction, all his cannons, all his weapons. 破壊するつもりらしいわ. Doing destruction intent, it appears. It intends, he appears, to destroy us. Okay, he's firing. Gogon. Gon. Ano baka honki ka? That idiot. Is he serious? Is he for real? Bidi bidi bidi. 空間機動のシールドは破れない。気にしなくてもいいわ、達郎. Okay, so as for the space railway's shield, will not break. The space shield will not break. Not doing, even if you don't worry, it's fine. So no need to worry, Tetsuro. You're back. Hey, welcome back. So they left. Tetsuro thought the ship was trying to overtake it. She said, no, he's turning all the cannons on us, and he fired. And that's where we were. So, and she said, don't worry, basically, the shield won't break. 機関出力200%. Okay, so the engine car output, energy output, is 200%. ジャラシアスの昼の音を振り切ります. To shake? Shake off? Yeah. So Jarashiasu's Hironot will do shaking free from. Okay, so Canon is putting the engine output, engine power to 200%, saying we'll shake off the Hironoto. Is that Seitai? No, is that Moru? Yeah. It's not seitai. Joltai? Well, here, let's just do this. Seidai. Seidai. Seidai ni yatte kurasai, Kanon-san. So I guess, like, please do it towards magnificence, Ms. Cannon. Basically, make it grand. Kuso Oba Boosto Otsukae. Damn it. Use the overboost. Use the overboost. Yakitsuite mo kamawan. Even if burn, don't mind. So use the overboost. Even if burn, presumably the engines. I don't mind even if the engines burn. Ah! Buddy. Sorry. Zwaum. Well, the planet didn't blow up, but we got something to blow up. This is the last page. Arara. Haratsu? Yeah. Haratsu shichatta oyo. Oh my, gracious me. Explosion rupture did. It blew up. Matsumoto is particularly fond of this particular collection of letters. We get the Z. Wow. Sometimes there's a V there. Anyway, we get the haratsu shichatta. So shite shimatta. It blew up, and there's nothing we can do about it. Not that they would want to. 自分の船の能力を過信した当然の結果。Okay. This is like basically believing in overconfidence, believing too much. I must have scrolled right past it. Oh, there it is. Kashin. Trusting too much, overestimating ability. Okay, so again, 自分の船の能力を過信した当然の結果. So oneself and the abilities of one's own ship doing overestimation or trusting too much, natural result. So this is the natural result of trusting too much in one's own ability and the ability of one's own ship. Ana 大人には僕はなりたくない. As for to that type of adult, as for me, don't want to become. Well, I don't want to become an adult like that. Oh, brief sighting of Claire and another one of Mikun. あなたは大丈夫だ. As for you, it's fine. You'll be fine. 嫌なサンプルをたくさん見てきたから. Because you've come to see many bad examples. You'll be fine. You've come to see many bad examples. 彼らの末路が役に立つわ. Their end is useful. This is like that demotivation poster that's like, sometime your life may be to serve as a warning for others, right? Is this Matsuro? Yeah, Matsuro. So the end days, the last days of them, meaning people like them, bad examples, bad samples. It's useful. Yakunitatsu. All right. There's the explosion. 3-9 is leaving. Oddly though, and I will say I'm sure the little kitties pointed this out too. Maybe that's not water heaven anymore, but all the thing about the rain, water, and stuff coming in, it's not there anymore. So actually looking back, even we don't really see the rain much anymore. So that whole thing about the water and the paradise, that all literally just became like, yeah, whatever. That was the first half of the chapter. The second half of the chapter was about meeting this asshole. Like, yeah, there was water around here, something like that. Whatever. Meh. Okay. 己の能力を過信して Oh, is that GE? No. It's not Jimetsu. Self-destruction? Yeah, Jimetsu. 自滅した人間やコートせめては数えきれないほど宇宙にはいた. Okay. Went to a cool planet, met a huge a-hole. That's usually how it goes. Okay. So we'll attack this two ways just so it's kind of clear what this is. One's own abilities, or one's abilities trusting too much. Doing trust of one's abilities too much, and having done self-destruction, humans and high-level life forms. As for those, basically to the extent of without numbers in the universe existed. So again, as for in the universe, on the order of limitless, let me try that again. We'll start here. As for high-level life forms and humans that have destroyed themselves doing too much belief in their own abilities, as for these types of things, as for in the universe, to the extent of being without number, uncountable, exist, or existed. これからもいるだろう. Even from here on, also existing probably. So there have been many, and there will also be from now on also many as well. Tetsuro wa sonna naka no hitori ni wa zettai ni naritaku wa nai to so omotteru, so kesshin shiteru. As for Tetsuro, as for towards one person of amongst that sort of a thing. So as for Tetsuro, as for being one of them, absolutely. As for wanting to become, not existing, that way thinking, that way determined, doing determination. So I think that all kind of makes sense. Tetsuro thinks that he doesn't want to become that way. Absolutely one of those types of people. And he is kesshin. He is like very much decided that way. Yeah, determined, resolute. Okay. Oops. Ooh. What is that? Oops. Oh, Azakewara. Azakewara. Oh, we saw Azake earlier, didn't we? Like shame, scorn. That was at the beginning, wasn't it? Like, oh, right. It was in the opening paragraph. Yeah, right. There it is. Azake, and it was paired up with Sagesumu, scorn. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah, so this is kind of tying back to the beginning. because the opening scroll had comments about entities that scoff and scorn. So that's making sense now. Aza keri warao. So this is Aza keri waraseru hahen ya hoshi kuzu ni wa naritaku nai no da. Hoshi kuzu, as in like planet scum? Yeah, like waste. Okay, so as for towards planets waste and fragments being warasareru azake. I'm trying to figure out what actually the ending of this verb is. Oh, I know what's going on. I've got the wrong thing on. Okay, so warao. Okay, so oh, okay, got it. This is not a verb. It's a suru verb. Being done. This is just the passive of suru. All right, that would explain why this wasn't working. So what is the chōshō, scorn or sneer? Okay, so there's chōshō sareru. Chōshō sareru hahen ya hoshikuzu ni wa naritaku nai no da. So it's not wanting to become planet scum and fragments, or planet trash and fragments that is sneered at. Yeah, that was a little bit odd. It felt like warasareru, but it wasn't. It was just suru in its potential form. Oh. Wait a minute. Sareru. Yeah, no, it's the passive. Being done. Sneering being done. Being sneered at. Basically, not wanting to become planet trash and like scraps that are sneered or scorned at. Anyway, that's what a summary of Tetsuro firmly deciding he doesn't want to become like that and doesn't want to become like that. So there we go. We made it. It's going to be difficult here making it through all these chapters, but we'll make it. Fortunately, the chapters are all smaller. There's no 100-page chapter, at least not in this book. Okay, that was chapter 2 of volume 4. Next time, we'll continue with chapter 3. We'll see what that's about and continue with the story next time.